Oba, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another one of my cooking episodes. Today on the CrossRay BBQ, you might be asking what are we going to cook? And look at it right in front of us. We have a beautiful leg. And you're going to ask, what is it? Well, it's a beautiful leg, whole leg, all the way to the trotter, just there. You can see it. It's vacuum sealed. And thanks to our friends at Preston Free Range Poultry and Game, Betty and Dimitri, for supplying this beautiful big piece of pork today. You might ask what it is. It's beautiful Suckling free range pork. And if you want to purchase one, make sure you order it and speak to Betty at Preston Free Range Poultry and Game. She's also given me today some stone barn truffle mustard. Come in close and have a look at this. We're going to give it a go today, but with pork. And today, the way we're going to cook it, mustard will go beautifully with it. Of course, there are other condiments you can use. While we're cooking it, we're going to put it on the rotisserie, because you're going to ask, how are you going to cook this big thing like this? Well, we're going to put it on the rotisserie. We're going to come up with a mix of herbs, some spring onion, and thyme, lemon, olive oil, pepper and salt. Keep pasting it for a couple of hours while it's cooking on the barbecue, and then slice it up and feed the family. So let's prepare a beautiful free-range suckling pork leg. Let's move these things to the side a little bit. It is the first time we're going to put it onto the CrossRay BBQ. I haven't done it before, but we're going to need a little bit of room. So let's just cut it open, just like this. Beautiful, look at that. Excellent. And it is free range, let's not forget that. There we go, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's just put this rubbish just over here for now and come back to it. Beautiful, look at that. Look at that. I'm just going to dry it a little bit. Let's get rid of some of the blood, just like that. And there we have it. Now, my plan today is to put this on the rotisserie. So the big question is how are we going to do that? I think we're going to, knowing that it's got a bone in the middle, of course, we're going to have to run this somehow like this, all the way through, somewhere in the middle. So I reckon we go all the way. And with this leg, we're going to tie that with a bit of string later. But the first thing we're going to do is pierce it here. Pierce it like this. Get a bit of knife. Just like that. Give it a start. And then push it all the way through. Just like this. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look, look. Ready? Look at this. Obas. There we go. Straight through. So that though, the key there is we're just going to be a little bit careful. Because we want it as straight as possible and even as well, because we don't want it spinning and turning. I don't think that will be enough just there. So we're going to have to straighten it up a little bit, just like that. And I think we need to go a little bit more to the right, just like that. There we go. That's better. And that looks nice and even now. So we'll put that in just like this. That's where we're going to roughly hold that. And on this, we'll go a bit more, level it out, just like this. See now, we've got it nice and tight, pass through the rod. Make sure your spikes are tight. And the last thing you'll notice is what I did was I tied the leg down. Just want to make sure that trotter down there doesn't fall away. And also the last thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of foil around this, just here, for most of the cooking, because this is going to overcook. It's going to burn, being so thin, so we don't want that to happen. So we're just going to do that there, just like that. And then about 10 minutes before, we'll actually take it off. So let's put this aside there, just for now. Get rid of the rest of that. Put our rubbish just there. Give it a bit of a wipe. And let's just make our marinade. Because we're going to put a little bit on our marinade to start with. And then we're going to use the rest to paste it for the next hour and a half. Our CrossRay BBQ is sitting on about 350 degrees with all 4 burners on low. We're going to start it for about 10 minutes with all burners on low, and then we're going to turn 2 burners off and let it slowly cook for about an hour and a half. That will be enough. So let's grab just some herbs. Anything you like from your garden or from your local fruit and veggie store. You can put garlic, you can put any herb you like, parsley. We're going to put some chives. Here we go. Just cut it up any way you like. Beautiful. Just like this. Keep it going. And of course some spring onion. So there we have it. We're cutting now our spring onion. We've cut our thyme. And of course, we've cut, well, sorry, not of course, we're about to cut our garlic. So we're going to put a little bit of garlic in as well. I had a couple of cloves left over from another meal I made. And we'll just slice that up nice and small as well, just like this. All this is going to give flavour to the olive oil and then flavour to the beautiful free-range pork leg, this beautiful suckling pig. So 2 cloves of garlic should be enough, just like that. Beautiful. And of course the first thing that we put in, the first herb, was chives. So all this is now just going to go straight into the bowl, just like that. There you have it. Wash our hands, clean up a little bit, and get ready for the next ingredients. The next ingredients is of course lemon. And you've seen me make a similar marinade before. Jack the Greek likes to keep it simple, just like that. And put another one as well. We don't want to complicate the dish. Keep it simple and keep it easy. So far it's been around 10 minutes prep time. We've got some pepper, plenty of crushed pepper if you can. There you go, that's in there. Some oregano, a little bit there as well. Not too much because it will go bitter. And of course, we'll grab some galah salt and put a bit of salt in there as well. Beautiful. A bit more. There we go. And this is going to marinate it and create that beautiful flavour as it's cooking. Grab your olive oil, pour it in like that. Now I should have had a spoon, but I don't, so I'll just mix it up here quickly with the knife. That's okay. A little bit more olive oil, just like that, because we're going to use this for the next hour and a half. There we have it. I reckon we need 1 more lemon, so let's just cut that up now. There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll just give it a bit of a taste. Ah, beautiful. Come a little bit more lemon. There we go. Smell the garlic, the chives. It's ready. It's ready. So here we have it here. We're just going to paste a little bit. We don't want to paste too much. Now what you can do is you can make this marinade and you can actually leave it for a few hours if you wanted to. I could have done that, but I thought let's just show you exactly how I would prepare it all the way. There it is there, beautiful. So we're adding that Greek style, bit of the Greek flavours to our beautiful pork. Others may prefer just to put salt and pepper and butter, but Jack the Greek has to make a Greek twist out of it somehow. There we go. I've done this sort of similar marinade on a full pig on the spit, so this is the shorter version. So there we have it. We can put that away. You can leave it like that, like I said, wrap it up, but for me, we're going to put it straight on the CrossRay BBQ. So come around the CrossRay BBQ, just like this. The last thing we're going to do is obviously adjust this, and there we go. Leave it in there, put the hood down, come back every 15 minutes, and put some beautiful marinade. See you back shortly to show you how it's going. Bye-bye. Back with Jack the Greek. It's been around half an hour. I have gone in and given it 1 coat of marinade a little bit earlier, but I do have to call it out. In my rush, I forgot to let you know one more ingredient that I added, and that was a little bit of wine, white wine in my marinade. But that's going to just give that pork that nice, more caramelized sort of crispiness, but also flavour, and just get rid of some of that sort of wild gamey meat as well, flavour. So come in close, and you can see I've got a bit of foil there. Again, I didn't prepare accordingly. I should have had a little tray, because this marinade with the wine and the olive oil creates a little bit of flame. So I just like to always have the foil underneath as I'm marinating. And this has been in here now close to 35 minutes. And you can see it's starting to cook all the way through. I did say you're not going to need more than an hour and a half on the CrossRay BBQ. Thanks to the heat strip technology and keeping the hood down, it generates that extra heat. So you can see though, with a bit of oil or with a tray, if you decide to put it underneath, you'll get away with, firstly, damaging your barbecue, but also not letting it flare up. So I'll put the lid back down, and we're back in about half an hour to look at it again. It's time to plate up our beautiful suckling pork roast. Come in close, and you see a beautiful suckling pork leg spinning away on the CrossRay BBQ. It's all done. We've had 2 burners on low for around 1.5 hours now. We've been marinating it on and off, and let's bring it onto the front here. And then we've just got to work out how we're going to manage it. There we are there. Beautiful. Look at that. Opas. Put the lid down. Oh, come in close. Come in close and have a look at this beautiful suckling free range pork leg. Thanks to our friends Betty and Dimitri from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game. So the challenge is on now. We're going to start taking it apart. And there we go. So we've got that off. Put that there. And we did have some rope, if you remember, up here, just to hold the leg in. Some string, I should say, not rope. And we'll take that off as well gently. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Who's going to be the lucky person to get this little bit here? Excellent. There we go. And of course, we'll take this one off as well. And there we go. So we've got to be careful. We'll just put it like that. And then what we'll do now is slowly, I think, slide it off. There we go. Oh, bus. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ideally, you'll want to let this rest for a few minutes. That's still quite warm. Let's get that out of the way. Just let it rest. Of course, you can plate it up with whatever you like, but today, thanks to, again, our friends at Preston Free Range Poultry and Game, Stone Barn Truffle Mustard. Yes, the most expensive truffle... Oh, there goes my pan. The most expensive Stone Barn truffle you can get. Beautiful, look at that. Excellent, we're going to give that a go as well. So, there's many ways you can serve it up as it is, or you can slice it up. For today, I'm going to grab it from the leg, and I'm going to actually slice it. Just create some slices from here, and show everyone what it looks like. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, look at that. Just slices coming off. Beautiful. There we go. Some nice slices, just like that. Look at that. And just keep cutting around. Beautiful, look at that, nice and juicy. Not overcooked. It's not any more pieces for now. I'm just going to put it in the plate just like that. And what's this? Oh, bus. Someone's going to have that. And we'll put that on the plate as well, just like this. Now, with our slices, of course, we've got a few here. We'll put them in the back, but let's get our sauce ready. Again, our beautiful Stone Barn Truffle Mustard. We'll put a little bit of that in here. Beautiful. You can see the truffle, look at it. Look at it, beautiful. There it is. Excellent, beautiful. So there we have that. And we'll put that right there at the front. We'll just move this up a little bit as we're presenting it. And I don't know how to put this, but let's just sit it there, just like that. And here we have our beautiful slices. Beautiful. There we have them. Our beautiful slices of pork. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. There we have it. Excellent. Cut that off there, put it underneath. 1.5 hours cooking this on the CrossRay BBQ is all it took. Get this away, put it to the side, and just come back here. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful, free range, suckling pork leg cooked on the CrossRay BBQ by Jack the Greek. Bit of mustard on the side, or have it as you please. Another beautiful meal. Love it. Thank you again, Jack the Greek. Bye-bye.